All right, number one is an invested problem. Okay, find the value of the investment. Okay, they want an annual versus quarterly versus monthly versus weekly. Okay, over a 5-year plan. Okay, so part A is annual, meaning per year, right?
That was like 5 minutes.
So they start with an investment of $1,000. That means A of X is equal to A equals 1,000. Okay? And then R is equal to a rate of 8% interest. So they want to do 8%. So that means that's going to be a decimal of 0.08. So it's going to be 1 plus 0.08. And then raise the T, and the time in this case is 5 years. So when we're talking annually, your T is 5 because it's in years. Okay? Then we just got to plug that in the calculator. Alright, and then we got 1469 33. Okay? Now for part B. They want you to do that one in quarterlies. What does quarterly mean?
Like by
40 in fours. 4 times a year. Okay? So quarterly, T is equal to 5 times 4. Okay? Which would be how much? 20. That's the only difference. So A of X is still equal to 1,000 times 1.08 to the 20. And when you do that, it should get a little bit bigger, right? Because you just raised it to a higher power. So it should get bigger, and it does. It's 1485.95. So
what does that mean?
1485.95. That's how much money that you made. So, right? So you turned $1,000 into $1485.95. So this is the difference between if the bank says that they're going to pay you annually interest, or if they're going to pay you quarterly interest. And now the number C is monthly interest, right? So monthly interest. Okay? Oh, whoa. Not true. That's not true. Dan, slow your roll.
Wait, shouldn't it be 5 divided by 4?
No, it is 5 times 4. But I am missing a division part. Now if I do this, I got 1,000, right? Times 1.08 raised to the power of 20. And that will not give me 1485. Yeah, that gives me 4,000, right? So what I did wrong here is I forgot the formula. The formula is actually, when you change this to monthly or quarterly or something, it's not just a simple R. It's A times 1 plus R over N times T N. Okay?
Yes, it is. Rosie, go to the library.
Check your ass.
So if I do that,
Is that TN?
yeah, I think that's the formula. If I remember it right. It might be T divided by N, but let me double check. So then that would be 1,000 times the quantity of 1 plus 0.08 divided by 4. Is that right? Yeah. And then raised to the 20 equals 1485.94. And a 7 raises it up to 95. Perfect. Woo! There you go. So the formula here is we have to have 1 plus 0.08 over 4. Okay? So, the next problem, number C, is going to be, what is it? Monthly?
Did he just say number C?
And so, this is going to be a sub x equals 1,000. So what is it? 1,000. Wyatt?
C.
Yeah, you're so dumb.
So Dante, what is it?
I don't know if he used to say anything, so I'm not going to say anything.
So it'd be nice if you guys paid attention. Because it's monthly. Monthly means what? How many months in a year?
12.
12.
12.
So,
I don't math.
so you're talking about 12 times a year. So now it's going to be 1 plus 0.08 divided by 12 raised to the 4 times 12. Or, sorry, not the 4 times 12, the 5 times 12. Right? Because it's 5 years. Okay? So, in this case, this will be 60, right? Okay?
Bring that ass in.
So, when we do that math, it should come out 1,000 times the quantity of 1 plus 0.08 divided by 12 raised to the quantity of 60. And that better come out to be 1489.85. Is that correct? Boom. Drop the mic. 1485.
1489.
Sorry, 89.85? 85? Sorry. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
You getting it, Haley? Okay, at least one of us is.
I remember doing this in my math class.
Alright, now D.
How do you pull so many bitches?
And the funniest thing is, this is exactly what you need to know for loans, college, you know, if you want to put your money in an annuity fund. I mean, this is the stuff that should be the ones that people are paying attention to. Yeah.
It's kind of like the muscle shoot problem.
What? That is such a lie.
Yes. It's the Muckleshoot problem,
Not Auburn.
but it's even, it's more advanced.
There's 52 weeks in a year, yeah?
No,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, like, go to school.
When we deal with weekly, right? Weekly means 52. If it's compounded daily, that means there's 365, right? So we're going to do E also, 365, because that's what most banks do. Most banks compound it daily. Okay? If you owe them, if you owe a credit card, they're compounding it daily. I guarantee you. And the reason I know this is I just paid off a $4,000 bill. Alright? One lump sum. I don't know, it took maybe 3 weeks or 3 days to get there. Right? Probably took them 3 days to get to me. I had a $52 difference in those 6 to 8 days. $52 in interest that I have to pay again. And now I was a little bit smarter and I put on the extra 8 cents. So that when they get the bill, I won't get charged another 8 cents and just keep getting interest on it. Because some people think they pay something off, and you think this is funny, but some people pay it off and they have that 8 cents left over, and they think, oh, I'm paid off, I'm good. And they don't touch it for 30 years. And then 30 years, the bank comes and goes, hey man, you owe us $52,000. And you're like, what are you talking about? Well, 30 years ago, you owed us 8 cents, and we compounded that daily for the last 30 years, and now you owe us, 30 grand. And that's real.
That's how it works.
That's the way it works. And then they take your house if you don't pay. but you guys don't listen, so who cares, right? They'll just take your house and you'll just go, okay, there goes my muckleshoot money. No big deal. So, D. D is, we're going to work weekly. That means there's 52 weeks. So it's A sub X. And so it's going to equal 1,000. Right, Haley? So Haley, can you help me out and be, at least somebody get it right for a change? What am I going to write adding to the 1?
What is this?
Yeah. This is weekly.
Oh. So it's how many weeks are
In a year, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
52.
So it would be 0.08 over 52.
And then what would be up here?
5 times
5 times 52. Very good. Now, it gets a little big, right? I mean, 5 times 52 is large. But again, all I got to do is plug it in my calculator. The calculator can do all the work. So when I'm looking at it, I just go 1,000, right? Parentheses, and then 1 plus, and then 0.08 divided by 52 in the parentheses. Bring on the caret, and then say parentheses 5 times 52 in parentheses equals, and then bam, I got 1491.37. Is that what I'm supposed to get? Bam. Drop the calculator. Okay? 1491.37. Okay? Now, what if we wanted to do like the real deal daily? Now that's going to be, how would we write that, Haley?
0.08 over 365.
And then, what is it raised to, Sean?
5 by 365.
5 times 365. That's right. And again, I just plug that into my calculator. 1,000 parentheses 1 plus 0.08 divided by 365 in the parentheses raised to the power of, and then parentheses 5 times 365 in parentheses it equals, I get 1491.76. Now it doesn't seem like a lot of difference, does it? It's not. But when you look at it between yearly and daily, it's a bit. Right? You're talking about 30 bucks, 20 bucks, 22 bucks. Right? So $22 difference a year. Okay? Now, this does accumulate pretty quickly as the years go by. Remember the muckleshoot money. We put in $100,000 and you got $1 million after 20 years. You know? That's a pretty quick. And then, at that point, once you have $1 million, you're looking at having about $50,000 every year. So you can live off the cash now. Now you don't have to have a job because you can have $50,000 paid to you every year off your muckleshoot money that you got when you were 18. If you put it away when you were 18 until you were 20 years later, which is 48 or 38. 38 years old. 38 years old and you get to retire and have $50,000 a year coming into you tax-free.